Juventus vs Udinese prediction, team news, lineups preview. After their title hopes took a bitter blow in last week's Derby d'Italia, Juventus will aim to start another unbeaten run on Monday, when they host Udinese at the Allianz Stadium. Juve returned to Turin following defeat to Scudetto rivals Inter Milan, while the Friulani Serie A's draw specialists were held goalless by Monza. Match preview. Having dropped points for the first time this year in a 1-1 home draw with Empoli, Juventus saw their 7-match winning streak ended at the end of January, and their first February fixture then brought just a second Serie A defeat of the season. Federico Gatti's first-half own goal decided a top-of-the-table Derby d'Italia in Inter's favor at San Siro, opening up a 4-point gap in the Nerazzurri's favor. That advantage has since grown to 7. After a run of 5 consecutive league wins, while also booking their place in the Coppa Italia semifinals, Juve have therefore taken just 1 point from their last 2 matches. Head coach Max Allegri, who will now join Marcello Lippi on 405 games in charge of Juventus, joint second on the all-time list behind Giovanni Trapattoni 596, has been able to prioritize Serie A this season, due to his club's European ban. However, they have a huge task on their hands to overhaul Inter, so victory on Monday is a must, particularly as Juve have dominated Udinese for some time now. Not only have they posted 4 league wins on the spin without conceding a goal to their fellow Bianconeri, but Juve last dropped a point in this equivalent fixture more than 8 years ago. Soundly beaten 3-0 at home by Juventus in their opening game of the season, Udinese have also come away empty-handed from all of their last 7 visits to the Allianz Stadium. Confidence of causing an upset on this occasion cannot be high either, as Gabriele Siaffi's struggling side simply cannot kill off opponents and secure the points needed to pull clear of Serie A's drop zone. Following last week's stalemate at home to Monza, the Friulani have drawn 13 times in the league this term, and only once in their top-flight history have they recorded more at this stage of a campaign back in 1983. Udinese have squandered the most points, 15 of any side, during the final 15 minutes of play. On the other hand, Juventus are one of just 4 teams not to have not dropped any, and they are embroiled in the battle for Serie A survival as a result. A meager tally of 19 points from 23 games ties the Bianconeri's worst such haul this century, and with only 2 wins to their name so far, they are long-shot outsiders to prevail on Monday evening. Team news. After notching 5 goals in his last 4 games, Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic may be forced to miss Monday's game with a thigh problem, potentially joining Mattia De Silio, Moise Kean and backup goalkeeper Mattia Perin on the sidelines. As defensive mainstay Danilo must serve a suspension, his fellow Brazilian Alex Sandro should come into the hosts' back 3. In the other likely change to Max Allegri's starting 11, with Vlahovic in doubt, Arkadiusz Milik and Federico Chiesa will vie for promotion from the bench. The latter scored in both of Juve's last 2 meetings with Udinese but has not started for 7 Serie A matches because of fitness issues and the emergence of Turkish teenager Kenan Yildiz. Meanwhile, Udinese captain Roberto Pereira misses the trip to his former club due to a 1-match ban for accumulated bookings. Either Joao Ferreira or Kingsley Hizabu should fill in on the right flank. Enzo Abbas, Jaka Bijal and Gerard Deulofeu remain unavailable, but Juve transfer target Lazar Samardžić is fit to feature in the visitors' engine room. The Serbia international is the only midfielder with at least 30 shots, 30 chances created and 30 successful dribbles in Serie A this season. Juventus possible starting lineup: Szczesny, Gatti, Bremer, Sandro, Cambiaso, McKennie, Locatelli, Rabiot, Kostic, Yildiz, Milik. Udinese possible starting lineup: Okoye, Perez, Janetti, Christensen, Ferreira, Lovric, Wallace, Samardžić, Zamora, Thauvin, Luka. We say, Juventus 2-0 Udinese. The last league draw between these clubs in Turin dates back to March 1990, and despite the visitors' propensity for ending games level this season, that wait for a stalemate will go on. With a routine win on Monday, Max Allegri will become the first coach to reach 1,000 points in Serie A, Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.